So you all know Esperanza just about rattles my chain anyway. She drove me crazy this whole episode.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What,
Okay, hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is If Loving You Is Wrong, episode 2 from season 3. Like I said, Esperanza got on my nerves this whole episode. And if you never thought it before, we always talked about the fact that the bitch is never on the phone. She's this phone person who is never on the phone. Even a supervisor has to get on the phone some goddamn time to talk to somebody. This bitch is never on the phone. We seen her on the phone, and I see why she's not on the phone. She's fucking horrible. But I'll get to it. Anyway, so we start the whole episode out with Travis and his raping ass. So now he done went from not only being crazy and possessive, and did I say crazy? Just as nuts. He's so stuck on, oh, you had sex with me and you used me, and he's like, so he's stuck right there. But his ass is crazy, and now you want to do the raping thing. I don't know what it is with Tyler and these raping ass people, but you're wearing me out with this raping. But yeah, so he's out there carrying on. Damn kids come out and actually stop everything, and them damn kids is too damn grown too. When the little boy's like, did he hurt you? Did he this, that thing, and the other? He knew, the little boy knew from the door that something, that Justice knew something ain't right with this. This picture don't even look good. And she looked like she crying, and you sit up here looking simple. Something ain't right. Child, little girl, Esperanza's little girl with her grown ass. Child, they look like they was making out, honey, because that's what it looked like over her house. Her dad beats her mother's ass and yanks her around and shakes the shit out of her and then makes her fuck. So that's what that looks like over her house. So that's normal to her. Anyway, them kids is too grown. But anyhow, so then we got Ben and Julius. Because now Julius is in jail. Andrew done put Julius' ass in jail. And Ben is over there kissing up to Julius. And I'm kind of liking where this is going because we going to have some problems with Eddie. Eddie going to get his just due. But Ben steadily kissing up to Julius. Julius is basically already letting him know, yeah, I know that motherfucker shot you. And I know you a punk bitch too. So that's we're seeing that actually come to fruition. And I'm here for that. Totally here for that. Then we got Julius fucking with Esperanza when she walks, because you know she walks in the halls all the time. So he's fucking with her because he didn't have her pussy, and he just, uses it against her. He just flirts with her, and it just drives her nuts. Then we ended up with the whole situation. Finally, Alex decides to call Esperanza. She called everybody. She called her mammy, and her mammy won't answer the phone. And of course, her dad and the man answering the phone. Everybody, she didn't get on my nerves, crying and whimpering all over the place. But she finally gets Esperanza. She just dialed 911, and Esperanza answered the phone. How convenient. And she is the most horrible 911 operator I have ever heard of. I didn't do 911 calls, but for years, I actually worked for the phone company. So I've handled calls, all different kind of calls. Calls when people are upset, calls when, a lot of the calls people are upset and you have to calm them down and that kind of thing. That bitch had no skills about calming anybody down at all. It was ridiculous. It seemed the more upset that Alex was, the more she kept asking her dumbass fucking questions. She ended up getting on my nerves. I was like, if they don't get done with this scene soon, I'm going to kick this fucking TV. It was horrible. She got on my nerves so bad. And I had all that shit to say about Claudia. Y'all remember that last season? Claudia this and Claudia that. And Claudia ain't good on the phone. Well, bitch, you ain't good on the phone either. She was horrible. And she was terrible on there with her. Then she got on there with Kelly. at the end of the program and sending Kelly over there to Randall's house and steady telling her, she's like, oh my God, I can't do it. I can't go over there because, you know, the bad blood and all that. And she's like, no, come on, the police is on the way. She coaxing her into going over to the crime scene. Where do they do that? And steady talking about, you know, this is a recorded line because Alex was about to spill her fucking guts when she talked to Esperanza. And Esperanza told her, you know, this is a recorded line, girl. But you're on a recorded line telling somebody to go and tamper with the damn crime scene. Ridiculous. But she just kept on leading her. Well, just said, oh my God, there's blood all over the place. Well, go up, walk up to the door. She got on my fucking nerves. It was ridiculous. And this is what most of the program was taken up with. Before all that, before she got to, because that's the end part where she actually got to Kelly and fucking with her. And her going over there because Alex ended up running over to Kelly's, told Kelly, watch my kids. And that didn't make sense either. Watch my kids, I'll be back. The baby's gone, I gotta go find the baby. Did I miss something? Leave your house where your kid is. Your kid's in there in the bed. And I don't know if she knew Esperanza's daughter's over there or not. But she knew Justice was over there. Leave your kid in the bed, bitch, and come over here and watch my kids. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Just ain't no motherfucking way I'm leaving Dawn, Trey, and Trayvon in the house and going to watch another whore's kids. I don't think so. Even when Kelly told fucking Esperanza, I'm watching my kids and I got your baby and I got the other bitch's kids. Well, go on down to the crime scene. I said, oh, shit. Tyler, you full of dog shit. And Kelly's a dumb bitch. Leaving her motherfucker. And then she got a rapist running around, a rapist and a killer stalking her house. That bitch that left the door open and everything. So they got on my nerves. This was a sloppy episode. It was real sloppy. Shit all over the place. Anyway, let's see what else with them because I'm just sick of them. I'm done with them. Marcy's over there. Brandt came in. I don't know what the fuck Brandt's doing, but I can't wait to find out what it is that Brandt got his ass into. But he came in and he played it off real good. You know, he went over to flirt with Marcy. And Marcy had that, give me that dick look all over her face. And he told her, you know, you up here flirting with me and you're just so complex. 1 minute, you don't want me to bother you. The next minute, you flirting with me. This, that, thing, the other. She would tell him about how she done found apartments that he need to go look at. He's like, so you know, you're throwing me out? And she's like, oh, we just need to do what's right. And he told her, well, we could move somewhere else and just be together and this, that, and the other. She's steady. She wants to do it, but she's just so afraid of what other people are going to say. Well, honey, they're going to have a lot to say anyway. So what does it matter? Go on with that man and be happy. Shit's fucked up. It is what it is. You didn't do nothing wrong. Anyway. So, they go through all that, and then she finally, you know how she does. She goes, I'm going in the room, and I'm going to lock the door. He told her, if you don't lock the door, I'm coming there and put the dick in you. And she went in there and locked the door. And then his whole facial expression changed back to something real sinister. I said, what the fuck was you doing, Brad? What was you burying? I can't wait to figure out what that was, what's going on with that. But anyway, let's see, who else? Lucian and old girl and the shot up kids and shit. So we still don't know what's really going on. We know that Quan is dead. Quan's dead. They said 2 dead. So Quan is dead and somebody else is dead. I think one of the ones that was with the other guy got killed too. But 2 people are dead. And I know it's Quan. And then Joey is in bad shape and so is Fawn. So Lucian sent them off. Eddie ends up showing up on the scene. Lucian just cussed Eddie the fuck out. I was like, why are you here? Get him the fuck away from my house. And I think the other guy, Steven, I think he's actually the DA. He was saying too, you know, it's crazy how Eddie walks around and just carries on and they just let him. Because he was telling him, you show some damn respect. He all eating suckers and talking to the dead body and just carrying on. I mean, just really just blatantly just carrying on and just get smart with everybody. I'm like, child, it's amazing that his head is still on his shoulders and somebody ain't blew his fucking head off. But he working up the right trick because that damn Lucian gonna do him if they don't cut it out. But he had all that going on and told Quan's dead body. Well, you got taken care of for me. Now all I gotta do is get your mother, and then I'm gonna be good to go. Fucking hot ass mess. I cannot wait for Julius to get a hold of Eddie because Julius is going to do something bad. It's going to either be Julius or it's going to be Lucian that does something bad to Eddie, and I like both of them. So Julius, I like him just because he's so goddamn crazy. He going to do something real rough and raunchy to Eddie, him or Lucian, one of the two. One of them going to get to him, and I can't wait. But that's it. That's all that was going on. It is what it is, and I'll see y'all next week. All right, y'all.